question you wanted to know is how many photos we took in how many minutes? 26 minutes, we did 510 people. And do I remember your names? Yes, every one of them. And if you want to know what they are, yes, ma'am. New York City, as we all know, boasts the biggest and most significant Jewish community anywhere outside of Israel. As a matter of fact, I am the mayor of the largest Jewish city in the world. Even Jerusalem is jealous. And even as we celebrate our heritage and rejoice in how far the Jewish New Yorkers have come over the last 350 plus years, we also have to ensure that the lessons of history remain fresh in our minds. As you know, this year marks the 65th anniversary of the liberation of the concentration camps. And many people are wondering what more can we do to commemorate that period in our history, and I think first and foremost, we can remember. It really is up to us, the adults, to preserve the memory of that terrible moment in time. And we must, particularly now as the horrors recede into history and the number of people who directly experience them dwindles. And we're lucky to have a living memorial of the Holocaust in our city, and that is the Museum of Jewish Heritage, which has become a wonderful center for Jewish culture and history. The second thing I think we can do to honor the memories of all those who were lost in the Holocaust is to keep Israel strong. And that means we must keep defending Israel's right to defend itself from those who wish to destroy it. Now, somebody said, a very wise man said, if Hamas put their weapons down, we have peace. If Israel put its weapons down, we have genocide. And I think that really does tell you. You know, when I was in Israel just last year, I visited Ashkelon and Sderot, and two towns that faced a daily barrage of Hamas rockets originating from Gaza. And Israel has tried to do the right things by letting medicine and aid through to the Gaza region. Of course, that job has been made more difficult, made the Israeli military made more difficult for the Israeli military, and we certainly all grieve and regret the loss of any life in Gaza, and that includes the tragic industries and deaths that occurred 2 weeks ago. But we can't lose sight of the fact that Israel has a right to protect itself against terrorist organizations.
Disappear. Oh, into the night.
Lobbing rockets into our country, or if somebody tried to bring arms into our country, come on, this is ridiculous. But Israel remains America's best ally in the Middle East, and we have to support the nation while encouraging actions that move the peace process forward. One thing that never ceases to amaze me about the Israelis is that living under that constant threat of danger has not broken their spirit. They are determined not only to defend their lives, but to live them to the fullest. And I think that exemplifies the same spirit that we have here in New York, a spirit of resilience. We showed it again this year after an aborted terrorist attack in Times Square. The resilience, I think, is just one of the many things that binds New Yorkers to Jews in Israel and in nations across the globe. You know, no other city has a deeper, more intimate, concentrated connection to the trials and triumphs of the Jewish history than New York. And I want to thank you for joining us in this annual reception in honor of Jewish heritage. And there are so many special guests here tonight, including many elected officials, the Deputy Consul General of Israel, Benjamin Krashna. And before I close our program, I just want to thank all of the groups that made tonight possible. UJ Federation of New York, the Jewish Community Relations Council, New York Board of Rabbis, the Sephardic Community Federation, and I'm proud to be on stage with the leadership of all of those organizations who are so generous to support this event. So to all of you, thank you. Let me also thank Fred Freisman in the Mayor's Community Affairs. Ruth Westheimer is here. Ruth wanted to stop and have a half-hour conversation with me as we run through. That was short for Ruth. It's okay. On go to